Good morning, it's 10:15 on a Saturday. It's a little bit murky out there, not too bad. The heating is on. The heating's been on for a few days now because it just suddenly went really cold. I don't know if it did where you were, but it did where I was. I had a shock yesterday. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a uni update shock, right? So when I applied for uni, I was thinking how good it's going to be in all the ensembles because I'm going to be studying music. Part of the course is you join all these extra ensembles within the university. And a lot of them are open to more than just music students, because a lot of other students play instruments as well. They're studying other subjects, but they can play instruments. So I just thought, great, wonderful, I can't wait to get in and put my name down for them and go to them, and it's just gonna be great. And anyway, so I had an email, auditions are now open for the ensembles. I was like, audition? Oh, I haven't done auditions since I was a child, I don't think. Oh my goodness gracious me. That never happened at my last uni. We just went, it was just default, you just went, you'd got onto the course, therefore you had got into the ensembles. And I naively assumed that's what this one was gonna be like. Have I prepared any pieces over the summer? No, I have not. How long have I got to prepare? About a week and a half, maybe. Depends exactly what point of the week that the auditions are. And the auditions are in the first week, which is when I've got 3 gigs already. So I might even miss some of the auditions because I'm not there because I'm doing a gig. Oh, so I've got to prepare well, I don't know what I've got to do, but I'm assuming prepare 2 contrasting pieces. I'm just going to have to brush up the ones I did for the, the video audition to get in the first place, because there's just no way I'm going to learn some fancy piece or 2 between now and then, because I've got gigs I've got to actually do a bit of practice for as well. Anyway. Welcome to the world, Imo, of juggling uni with work. Anyway, so there's that. So that was a shock. So I went and did my practice, and the flute was sounding lovely. The lady did a lovely job on fixing it up. But I'd woken up with a headache yesterday, and by the time I was finishing my flute practice, it was extremely painful. And then I thought, oh, maybe I need lunch. So I ate lunch, and then it was worse by the end of lunch, and it turned into a migraine, and I just had to go to bed. I don't get migraines very often. I think this is the second in my entire life, apart from shimmering lights, which were said to be an optical migraine, which had no pain accompanied with it. So I think headache-wise, this is, I think, the second really, really bad one that I've ever had. So I just had to go to bed and sleep it off. So that's what I did. So that was my yesterday. Oh, then, right, I got really productive in the evening. Having lamented the fact that I'd lost the whole afternoon to a migraine, I gradually began to feel better quite late in the evening, like 8:30, 9, and I got loads done. One of the to-dos on my personal get done before you start uni list is sort out all the repertoire for my main Ceilidh band, so that we've got a lovely load of fresh repertoire to start working on now. And I've got 1 dances worth left to do, but other than that I've done the whole lot and put them in folders for people to take home with them after tonight's gig. By the way, I've got a gig tonight. So anyway, I'm going to be cracking on with that little last bit of the project, and I'm going to feel so good when I've done that. It's been really weighing on me, so I'm really glad that I've got that done. Unfortunately, my list is very long of personal to-dos as well as actual uni-related to-dos. I think I've got about a week left now, and I don't know if I can get it all done, honestly. I think I'm going to be doing dribs and drabs of things after I've started. Anyway, deep breath, Imo. I think I need to time block now. I think I haven't been time blocking. I make a plan of my day, but it'll be like, when I get up I'll do this, and then when I've had my coffee I'll do this, and then I'll do this until I get hungry, then I'll have lunch, and after lunch I'll do this. But I've been quite flexible with the timings. I think I need to start getting less flexible with the timings. I think I'm pretty good for not dithering, to be honest, but I'm sure there's a little bit of leeway for reducing the dithering down. Knowing my plan really helps me not to go, oh, what shall I do now then? When I used to time block when I was home educating, because we just I thrived on time blocking because it made sure everything got done, and I could be confident that everything would get done as well. It's amazing you can fit a task to fit the amount of time you have to do it. So like, if you've got an open-ended amount of time to get something done, you'd be amazed how much longer you can take over it, like exploring all different avenues. And yeah, it might end up as a better result actually, but you could spend a lot less time on things and get a slightly not as good result, but get a hell of a lot more done. Anyway, I can't remember where I was going with that. Oh yeah, with home education. One thing I struggled with was allowing for inevitable hold-ups and delays. There wasn't a lot of give in my schedule, and then I would end up feeling bad if we hadn't quite got everything done. But I'm getting a lot better at coming to terms with that now and just shifting it onto the next day. So yeah, right, I'm gonna go and get myself dressed, I think. I'll have my proper bath and get changed later. I'm going out at 5. Oh, I've got a bit of sofa news. If you're a regular watcher, you will recall that I was in IKEA trying to find out if I could get more covers for this, which is like a 20-year-old sofa. And the answer is yes, not from IKEA, but a company called, is it Bems, I think? But they are not pricey. They are so pricey. Some of them were more than £600 for a set of covers. A lot of them were less than that, but they were still hundreds of pounds. And I thought, oh, flipping heck, that's a lot of money to dress up an ancient sofa, which at some point will need replacing. So I went back to the suggestion that one of you made to go on Amazon. Well, I don't think you said about Amazon, but I've gone on Amazon and ordered a stretch cover, which should fit the dimensions. And I've got a dark red one. And I took a photo of it and I was like holding it up. I was standing over there and holding up the screenshot that I took. Hang on, see if I can find it on the phone, I'll show you. Oh, the sun is trying to shine on it. There it is. So I was standing over there and I was trying to get it in front of my face that it was the same dimensions and angle as that sofa to see if it would fit, and I decided it would. So yeah, I'm going to go for that. And thank you very much to Jessica for making a donation to the PayPal for me to get something that I wouldn't normally get. So I'm putting it towards those covers. Thank you very, very much for that. Right, breakfast is eaten. Took me 4 minutes and 29 seconds to eat it. Do you know how I know why? Because I like to watch vlogs while I'm eating my breakfast, but I only watch them until I finish my breakfast, then I hit pause, and then I just leave it on pause, and then the next time I've got some minutes here, like if I'm brushing my hair, and I can just like unpause, like, oh, enjoy another minute or whatever, and then pause it again. So a lot of my vlogs, that's how I watch in the day. So I'm not really doing nothing watching videos, I'm doing other things. Anyway, I'm reheating some coffee in this pot here, and then I'm going to go practice my first hour of flute practice. I'm going to do my technique and I'm not going to film it because I need to concentrate on it. While that's just warming up, I'm going to put a few things away from the dishwasher. Still wet, that can go on the draining board. I love my spoon rests now. I held off from buying spoon rests for so long, thinking it's just extraneous matter in the kitchen. You can just put a spoon on a plate and then wash the plate up. But no, I didn't, and I love my spoon rests so much now that I now have 2, because I got one from Portugal and one from Kos, and they're a lovely reminder of my little holidays that I had every day when I'm cooking. I had a big chuck out the other day. I found loads of out-of-date jars in one of the cupboards, so I've been gradually soaking out the contents and cleaning the things ready for recycling. I had a cathartic purge. That's done, and I have coffee. Right, I practiced for an hour. The flute is sounding absolutely amazing after it's fixed, by the way. The flute fixer did a really good job on my flute. It's sounding better than it sounded in absolutely months, and actually I was playing through my audition pieces just now. I did mostly technique and scales and exercises and stuff, but then I did the last 10 minutes of that hour I spent just running once through each of the pieces that I'm gonna have to do for my audition, presumably. And yeah, they were playing in some aspects much better right down the low end of the instrument, and I hadn't realised that the whatchamacallit had gone out. Can't remember the word. But anyway, yeah, the mechanism needed a bit of adjusting, and it's made so much difference, so I'm very happy about that, and it's increasing my confidence a bit about those auditions. I'm feeling quite okay about it at the moment. I'm not feeling too nervous, because if they're unaccompanied, I'm in control. I'm in control of the speed, so I can just slow down a bit if things are getting a bit scary. Anyway, I am going to sort that folder out and get that massive repertoire overhaul of the Ceilidh band done and dusted and finished, and then I'll be so glad to tick that off the pre-uni list. Okay, I've decided on the order of the last set, the slip jig set. I didn't need to play it, I know it'll work. I've just been listening to it in my head, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be fine. Well, I am sure that's going to be fine. So I'm going to slot those into the appropriate place in the folders, finish off my contents page in Word, print them out, put them in the front, and then we're all done. I'm going to need to do a bit of gluing and cutting, I think. A bit old school, but it'll work. Actually, no cutting is needed, because I can do this. Fold that one up then, and then it'll just go into the poly pocket then, because I bought display books that have got built-in pockets for this very reason, because it would have been very time consuming to sort of go onto the notation software and type them all up. so they're on the same page, or, you know, drag and dropping screen grabs and all that. I could have done it that way, but this is kind of one of my ways of just cutting corners to get it done more quickly, because it'll be just as good. It just might look a bit clumsy, but people will learn them eventually, and then they won't need to look at them anymore. So it won't matter if they're kind of constructed like that. It will be good, yeah. I think this is the way forwards. Cut corners. Oh dear. Right, next. I suppose I'd better put the keys in, because every time we play something I'm going to have to tell Hugh what the keys are. And it'll make it easier for me if I can just look it up on a contents page. Right, that was in D. I finished it. I finished my big long ongoing project. There's the contents page with all the keys, all the tunes. Yeah, I actually haven't written a page number, but oh, that's a point. Oh, I didn't think of that. Okay, maybe I haven't finished. Oh, that won't take me too long. I'll do it now. Okay, I've done it. I just hand wrote them. It was quite easy to do. Like, there we are. Easy. I'm going to have instant noodles for lunch, and there is a reason, which is I should have gone shopping yesterday, but I had that migraine out of nowhere, so I just couldn't go. So I haven't really got a lot of fresh stuff. I've got plenty of stuff in the cupboards and the freezer. Nobody's going to starve in my house. I might need to nip out and get something to take to the gig to eat, though. I might need to go and get a pasty from B&M or Greggs or something. Oh. Senior moment. I think normally when I do my very stupid things, like try to put the electric kettle on the gas hob, it's because I'm thinking about something else, and I was thinking about these noodles, which I hid, because literally my daughter's like a plague of locusts when I buy noodles. If I don't hide them or eat them quick, I don't get a look in. Yum, yum. I've put cheese in there as well. I'm going to watch the rest of that vlog now that I started watching at breakfast time while I'm eating that. Okay, that was yum. I'm going to run quickly to B&M, pick up a taxi, a pasty, and yeah, then get back to my practicing, because I don't want to play right now because I'm full of food in my belly. Oh, I forgot I had this. I accidentally bought loads of shampoos last time, thinking I was getting a mix of shampoo and conditioner, and IB got a load of conditioners, thinking he was buying a mixture of shampoo and conditioner. So it's not just me that just cannot tell the difference between that word. See, the packaging is very similar, but there's just, that word is different. So we've done a swap. So he brought this and I gave him a shampoo. I'm looking forward to trying this one. Sounds nice, isn't it? Grapefruit and orange. Just put that in the bathroom. It kind of matched that one, but there's not that much left of that one. See how similar the packaging is? Whoop, look, blue sky, no rain. I don't have to wear a coat or take an umbrella. How liberating. I suppose I'd better sort out some more noodles for the household, since I just ate the last one. And there's my pasty. Right, I'm going to pay. I don't know why, but coming into those three there just really made me laugh. I didn't pose them like that. I just chucked everything off the sofa and put it there to show you the sofa earlier in that shot, sort of in its bare form. Yeah, it's funny. They look like three friends waiting for me, don't they? I'm going to unload my goods and go and do another stint of practice on my pieces this time, the supposed audition pieces. I've got an unusual amount of traffic going through my street at the moment. They've just stopped the minute I picked the camera up, but unfortunately there's been an accident not too far away, and I think they're diverting traffic through my little street. I don't know what happened. I caught a glimpse of it as I was coming up. It's hours later now. I edited, I had a bath and hair wash, and I've been very leisurely and slowly getting dressed. And I'm just making a coffee to take in a sippy cup. And I must say, I like this Sainsbury's decaf Italian style fair trade ground coffee. It's blooming delicious. It smells amazing coming out of the packet. I tend to keep it in there. And it tastes delicious as well. And it was much cheaper than brands like Lavazza and things like that. I'm wearing a dress. It's a black dress and some gaps because it's not a wedding. It is a fundraiser event tonight. It's in England, somewhere, Gloucester, I think. I don't know what the type of venue is. I'll just check in my diary. I've got 2 gigs running simultaneously tonight again. So I'm just getting distracted by a message back from my boyfriend, probably about that gig. One of them I'm not doing, but I've done all the admin and all the organisation, and one that I am doing that I haven't done the admin for or the organisation. So my head has been more into the one I'm organising than the one I'm actually doing. So let's just, oh, it's in Frampton-on-Severn and it's in a hall. So there we are. I'm going to get ready to go now. Hasty time, I couldn't wait. We're well on our way anyway. We literally just walked in through the door, been shown where to stand, so I'm just quickly filming while I've got an empty room to do it. Here comes Mick with the first of the gear. Look, we've got balloons. Apparently they're left over from a wedding. And they've been allowed to stay here in the hall for the other events that are on. People are starting to come in really early already, so we're still setting up. I've just taken a minute to film that before people got in the way. And yeah, Sal's here somewhere. I'm going to carry on setting up anyway with Mick.
Give 2 hands to your partner again. This time with the inside people pushing and the outside people pulling. It's 4 steps out of the circle.
I've sneaked backstage, well,
I think you need
not
to
exactly backstage, by the curtain. The lighting's terrible and I look yellow. It's a bar full of food, basically.
Because I'll let you up in...
Everyone's hiding in the bar and eating the food. No, but actually,
this is a dance called the carousel.
That said, we've had a good number on the floor for every dance, even though there's even more of them in there scoffing food. Mick is he's going to try and recruit more people for the dancing. They're joining in. Right, I'm going to go take my seat again. We've done quite a few dances. All this food coming through. It's making me hungry. I've had my pasty in the car. I'm hungry again. I had blaming that migraine the other day. Ever since then, I've just been ravenous. Oh, they bought us drinks. Yeah. Got me a can of Coke there. Got enough now.
There's a lady at the back there who would love to do this dance. There you go.
We're having a little break. I'm sneaking round here to talk to you. When we got round here, then, oh, it's very good scenery, isn't it, for a vlog? Oh, I've hidden all my stuff here, so I'm climbing over. Through there, you can hear happy people eating. That's why they're sounding so happy. I'm going to be happy soon. I'm going to go and have a little look, see what they've got. This is a very good spread, actually. This is vegan chili and it's delicious. I've had a bite of the egg sandwich, absolutely lush. Pasta salad, potato salad. This is a Marmite cheese straw, apparently. That is so good. And a vegetable quiche. I went back for dessert and I've got a mixture of chocolate orange cheesecake and banoffee pie, just a little splats. A fruity kebab stick. Gosh, this food is the best. It's the best I've had in absolutely ages. We're back to it. Got a floor full now, loads more dancing now. They've all eaten their food. Got about an hour and a half left and then it's back off again.
Elbow is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Together. Right to right.
He's gone off mic. He's got his hands full. Demonstrating clapping.
Round the corner. Over the men. Round the corner. Back to the top.
It's about 11:15. We finished a bit early actually because people were going home to bed because it's a bit late for people. Anyway, just packing up for the night. Still some people in the hall, so I'm being careful while I point the camera. I'm very tired, gotta be honest.
Oh really?
Heading back to Wales now over a very sort of roadworksy looking bridge. This is a very sleepy Imo at midnight, having just got in. They were, I always say this, they were a lovely crowd, but they always are. But they're always different. Every crowd that we perform for, they got a different characteristic to that group as a whole. They were so welcoming. Just, it was, yeah, a really nice night. And it was a proper ceilidh, you know, proper whole night of ceilidh, not part of a bigger event. And people had come specifically to the ceilidh and they were enthusiastic, and some had travelled a little way to it as well. You know, they'd come out of their normal catchment, as it were, because they'd seen it advertised. So that was nice. It's chilly. I've just got in. My daughter doesn't have the heating on. I might put it on actually and sit up for an hour before I go to bed and chill out a bit and watch some videos, I think. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this one. Do feel free to give it a like if you happen to like it, and if you'd like to help support the channel, as I always do, I'll pop a playlist with some more videos from me somewhere up here so you can watch some more if you'd like to. Feel free to subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!